Hey everyone. Excuse me. Sorry I'm late. I was having to get some stuff ready for school. But welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. We are starting Chapter 6, Hawkins Mansion. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders before dying in full view of the detective. He accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Oh boy. Let's see what happens. I could have sworn Bradley died. Maybe we're just going more and more insane. I don't know. Here's Cthulhu, I guess. Oh my god.
Who goes there?
Don't even know what's real anymore.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Yeah, you might. You might actually after this time. I know I said yesterday no, but that was a pretty rough night. So is there anything new? Anything new I can pick up? Weird painting. Skull. That thing. We're getting captions of them talking, but I can't hear them talking. Hello,
awake,
wonderful
Mr.
people.
Pierce. How do you feel?
Like crap.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Did they pick up in here? It looks really nice. You're supposed to be dead.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Why am I
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Oh, here we go.
Mr.
Okay.
Pierce, are you all right?
Why?
You look like
Why am I just
saw a
like
ghost.
staring off into space?
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I saw this guy die. You did see Charles alive. You and Dr. Colden. You should be dead. Apparently, really? That's a medical professional check?
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
Yeah,
And what
it
brings you to
seems a
that
lot deeper.
conclusion?
The
Well, you
fact that
died.
Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I
Also-
don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
Why do you have
That's
little
what he would
pouches
have
on your
you
belt?
believe.
What do you carry
I
in
have
there?
a hard time
You don't have a
believing
gun.
you.
And they're too small
You
for
were
handcuffs.
there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why
Yeah,
would
that's
he
right. You
fake
do have a
his own
gun. Where do you
death?
keep that gun? It's not on your
Do you
belt.
think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow.
Keep it in a
Don't
pocket.
you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
You literally died.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
the rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel.
I don't. Let's talk about
So is he
something
one
else.
of them now? I wish I could do that.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Interesting.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Everything comes
Yes,
back to the Scylla.
And as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Sarah Hawkins was
I
committed.
found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
What about all the dead
Dr.
bodies?
Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan, and I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Interesting. I don't... What they had me endure, I might be onto a lead.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
Yeah, well, he's dead now, so we don't have to worry about
Sarah
him.
Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain.
Yeah. It's a
Tell
little
me how
inexplicable.
Mr. Sanders died.
He called him the Shambler?
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you
Is this
speak?
dust that I'm seeing, or do I just
Sanders
have,
said
like, floaters in my
Sarah
vision?
Hawkins, visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
Just wait,
You really
dead
think
man.
she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
Oh, you think?
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Ooh. Prudent or confront the truth. Yeah, I kind of agree with Colden here. Like, we don't quite know exactly what happened. Like, he died, we know that much. But we don't know the extenuating circumstances and all that stuff. It's all kind of Cthulhu-y. So let's stay
You're right.
prudent.
Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
This will affect
Very
your
well.
destiny. Uh-oh.
I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
Yeah,
I'll do
good
my
plan,
best.
good strat. Alright, talk to Sanders' widow. What do we got going on? We got some skills. Ooh. I can't raise those unless I read stuff about it. So... Looks like I can level almost everything up. So let's do that. That. Yeah, let's just level everything up. Why not? And how's my... Oh, no, we gotta validate. Validate. Yes, validate. Reach the level of expert in a skill. Nice. Alright, let's check out sanity. Oh, Shaken. Look how much it's degraded since last time we looked at it. The ordeals you have gone through have left their mark, but you still manage it as best you can. You keep your mind busy in order to chase away doubts and painful memories. You still have some way to go. Who knows where your mind could lead you along the paths of insanity. That's crazy. The death of Sanders traumatizing. The macabre discovery traumatizing. Yeah, literally all this is traumatizing. So we got all that. Ooh, look at him. Grody. Dr. Fuller. Francis Sanders deceased. Marie Colden, 32. Not bad for 32. What do we got here? Cultist symbol. Disappeared tribe. Sleeping cultist. Pretty sure he said he was dead when we investigated him. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. Cellars of the Riverside Institute. Hopefully we don't have to go to either of those places again. Although, all of this... The occult stuff is taking place underneath the mansion. So why did we make this place our, like, base of operations? You know? It doesn't make much sense to me. Alright, what do we got in our inventory? We got a hurricane lamp. Still working. I've got to be careful. It burns a lot of oil. Interesting. Okay, wait, what knowledge? Oh, this is just the random stuff I've collected. Wait, I can inspect it? Hold on. Does it actually do anything more for me? No, I just look at it closer, apparently. Alright. Well... After all that... Ooh, there's whiskey. Ooh, should I take a drink? I don't know. It might make it worse. Chapter 6, Sanders residence. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. I feel like this is going to go bad. Probably a very sensitive topic. Enter the madness. Oh, is it dark again?
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
And you have a talent for
I
sticking
bump
your
into her
foot in
every
my
time
crotch.
I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Interesting. I wonder
This
why
way, Mr. Pierce.
they were hanging out.
And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
When I was also
Yesterday.
committed in the asylum?
I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger. were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died.
Yeah, that's a little messed up.
How was he?
Not
Were you
great.
present when he had this attack?
Yes.
What happened?
It was weird. You must not feel guilty.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer.
Your arms
if
look
you
a little
would allow
weird.
me such a platitude.
A little, like,
Of course.
Gumby.
Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
There was literally nothing I could do. I sure you agree, but I had nothing to do with it. The true culprit is Fuller. It wasn't me who sent him there. Let's try this.
It's terrible what happened to your husband,
I don't
but
think-
I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
I don't know if I passed this
Injured?
test.
Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
What is Kat doing here?
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself.
I don't
if you feel
want.
so
I don't want
inclined.
to. I
It
don't
is my
want to. She
only
has
lead
really
at this
spooky
stage.
paintings.
I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it,
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
What do you bet the painting's gone? I'm gonna explore your house while I have the chance. What is this?
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Yeah, see, that looks awful. Is there anything behind? No. Wait, I can there's a scene here I can reconstruct? What's going on here?
A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Lovers, maybe? No, I don't think they were that. But now I gotta examine the painting. Where's this painting? Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, what is this?
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah
Obsessed
Hawkins
much?
fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Wait, is this it?
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Why would you want this? That's awful.
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Because her husband became obsessed with it. Do you have a thing? Ah! Was that me making that noise? Ah! Oh man, he tore his eyes out.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
No, I don't think you do. That guy literally tore his eyes out about it. Breviary of Medicine, Tome 2. The second volume in this series covers everything from gas gangrene to trench nephritis. In addition to a precise and detailed study, the book presents some avant-garde theories. The incredible complexity of this book reserves it for medical experts. Alright. See, wait. That one's a little terrible. That one's not bad. Weird. Weird. What? That painting changed, right? Did you guys see that? That painting changed. What is
Let's
it?
see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Oh, it's an Edison record. Interesting. An audio recording that Francis Sanders left for his wife, Irene. Well, let's just hope we have a phonograph around. Interesting. Interesting. Can I explore a lot? No, that's blocked off. I'll explore every little nook and cranny of this crazy guy's house. It's creepy. What is that? What? Yeah, if I was his wife, I'd be pissed too. This artwork is terrible. Am I gonna have to run into Cat again? What is that? God, that's awful. Is this it? No. Cat. Oh, there you are. Is there stuff to look at?
I could use one of those.
I found these sleeping pills in Sanders' house. Were they prescribed to Francis Sanders or to Irene? Both, maybe? Both don't seem too great.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Letter by Sarah Hawkins. Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Interesting. This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Interesting. It's over here. Dissertation on an anatomical question. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the question asked allows us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Nice. What is that? Did you read the book? Read the book, why not? Malleus Bestiarium. This is kind of an encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Yeah, probably not great. I'm trying to remember. Mal, I think, is the Latin word for, like, bad. And then bestiarium is like a collection of beasts, obviously. But yeah, these guys don't look fun. Whoa. Did that affect my sanity? Probably. Oh, nice. Thankfully, I was strong enough to open this little box. Key to the Sanders Gallery. Cat.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I didn't even know you were
I've
here.
got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
You, actually. I'm not here to create problems for you. I'm really not.
I'm not
I
here to
don't
cause
care
trouble, if that's what's
what
worrying.
you do at all.
Worry me. Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
Well, just tell me where you're going to be, and then I won't be there.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network. and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, you're just a ray of sunshine.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over.
Oh, what is this?
Strange Amerindian pendant.
An ancient amulet, probably Amerindian? Did they, like, make a conjunction of American Indian? I wonder what its purpose would be. I don't know. But let's take up the occultism. And then we can get in here. And look at all the terrible awfulness. Oh, God. This is... What is this? This is like Caesar if he was a fish. These tablets are straight up glowing. Oh, man. And then these guys, they're like Sphinx skeleton heads. Very busty Sphinx skeleton heads. Guarding this thing. What is this?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Oh, oh. This one's interesting because it's supposed to be like the Virgin Mary, but it's Cthulhu. What is going on? It just gets worse.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
That's awful. Is this all Sarah Hawkins stuff? Like, look at this. A naked baby, I guess? I thought it was a cherub strangling a goose. Yeah, this Sarah Hawkins chick should have definitely been in the mental hospital, the asylum. This is awful. Why do I have hidey holes in here? Oh, oil. Heck yeah. Is something gonna chase me in here and I'm gonna have to, like, hide? Is that...
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Dude was a weirdo. I mean, look at the rest of this stuff. You're worried about the knives? Look at the rest of this. Like, look at this. That's not even that bad. Look, oh, he got a smaller version. I already have oil, but double tap up. I don't want to look at this. This is the thing that made the guy literally tear his eyes out. Am I going to tear my eyes out? Or is it going to come alive and that's why I gotta have to, like, hide? Don't jump scare me. Oh shit. Here it comes. This is like Ghostbusters 2. Oh no. It's the Shambler. Again, why don't I have a gun? Oh, great. This thing's awful. It has no eyes, so it can't see me. It must be listening for me, but I also didn't really see any ears.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, he is coming in here. Yeah, this thing is super creepy, Kiwi. By the way, hey, how's it going? Is he still in here? I don't know if he's still in here, but I need to get out of here. What? Well, I'm just gonna hide again. Oh, did he find me? Oh, he knows I'm in here. 110%. Yep. And he's stabbing me with his fingers. Yeah, we saw that.
What the hell was that?
Let's get in here again, hopefully. So I can't touch the door. The door just like blows me back. Is he coming in here? I don't know if he's coming in here. But I get like really freaked out in here. So I can't touch that door. Where is he? I don't think I can touch any of the doors. What the heck am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do, chat. Can I get one of these ancient knives?
Damn. Did it hear that?
Probably. Just smash the glass with your arm. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, probably. Go away, scary man.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Am I supposed to like sneak up on him? Squat down. No, that doesn't work either. Well, what the hell am I supposed to do? I'm not. If I can't sneak up on him, what am I supposed to do then? Am I supposed to destroy the painting?
What the hell was that?
My money's on the shambler.
Damn. Did it hear that?
Probably. That's malarkey. He shouldn't have seen me.
What the hell was that?
I don't know how it just knew I was in here. Does it like hear my heartbeat or what?
Damn. Did it hear that?
Let's see. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. If it comes right to me, I'm gonna call shenanigans. Get out of here!
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, run! Run!
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Is this gonna be like a guessing game of like, oh, gotta find the right dagger? I can't even see if he's in here. It's so freaking dark. alone. Oh, he knew. Oh, damn. No! Stab him! What am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to stab the painting, but like the first dagger was like, oh, it didn't work. So it's like a specific dagger, or do I just have to stab it enough times?
What the hell was that?
I don't know, Pierce. Also, like, I don't know how he just knows that I'm in the closet sometimes, and sometimes he just doesn't. I have to find the right one. Yeah, it's probably something like that, Kiwi. I don't know. Well, let's get out of here. I don't know what happens if I stay in there too long. What about this one?
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
He's running. He's right behind me. Oh, you mother. Like, let's just not even sprint while this monster's chasing us. Let us just speed walk.
What the hell was that?
I wish it would bring me further along than listening to that same noise all the time.
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Is he gonna see where I am? Shit, what the hell? This is shenanigans! How did he see me? It's shenanigans. Shenanigans, shenanigans, shenanigans.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, Pierce. Let's get in here. Is he gonna find me? I wish I could, like, know where he is better. Okay, let's just go. Oh, fuck, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Let's see, will he find me? Probably. He's like right on my ass. Did I? Oh my gosh, should I actually get away from him? Oh my god, I can't believe I got away from him.
Damn. Did it hear that?
Yeah. Oh god, he's right there. Run, run, run. Run, run, run.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh my god, he's still on me. I thought I thought he was gone. Ah, you bastard. This is a pain in the ass.
What the hell was that?
Alright. No running around, we're just gonna sneak.
Damn. Did it hear that?
Probably. Is he gonna come right to me? You better not. Yeah, right, Kiwi? You can't defend yourself. Like, you have a bunch of weapons in here. But apparently, you just don't know how to use them. I don't know. Can't tell if he's seen me or not. I don't think he has. I wish there was like other ways to distract him. See, like, I don't know if he's like right there, like if I like get out, if he's gonna be like right around this corner. I don't know where he is.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
There's only 2 hidey holes too, which is kind of annoying. Where is he? Did it work?
Damn it!
What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I feel like there's so many knives though. Okay. I think I'm doing the right thing. I think I just gotta find the right dagger, but there's like a million daggers in this place.
What the hell was that?
I don't think it's any of these. Fuck, he's seen me. There's no way he hasn't seen me. Oh, maybe he hasn't. See, like that. I don't know. Is he gonna look right in here? No, he's not. Good. Go away. I like don't know if he's like right around the corner. That's the only thing. Okay, he's back in here. Come on, Pierce, just hold it together a little while longer. Let's hold it together, Pierce. Hold it together. Yeah, I have to find the right dagger. It's kind of a pain. But it says like there's one that looks like the occult symbol. Maybe that one. Oh God! He got me. He's got me. There's no way he hasn't got me. Yep. Yeah. It's like the worst puzzle.
What the hell was that?
Wish there was like a way to distract him. This is the worst.
What the hell was that?
Maybe anytime he makes like a noise, I have to like just stop. This wasn't it, right? No.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
So he's gonna look. There he is. He was scary at first, but now he's just annoying. It's like, get the hell out of here. Give him a couple seconds to go away. I wonder why he's like so scared of closets now. Please let this be it. Nope, wrong one.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Jesus, yeah, okay. So you basically get one try, and like, that's it. I'm just gonna look this up, because this is ridiculous. Hold on, chat. I'm just looking up how to do this because this is ridiculous. Facing the painting towards the entrance doors, the room on your right. So we were in the right room. Facing away from the entrance door, be on your left. Head into the back corner for the display case up against the wall. While you're looking at the case, activate your lamp. Okay, let's try it. I don't know how many times I've died or how long I've been stuck on this one part, but I feel like it's way too long.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. Oh, so scary. Also, it said, like, there's no real strategy to this. It's just kind of what I was doing earlier, just run between the cases. It saw me, I guess. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get rid of you. Oh, my goodness. There he is. Alright, get out of here before I freak out. A few seconds to shamble away. Let's get out of here. Fuck, there's no way. He just, like, knew I was here. Like, I'm just standing here. He's supposedly blind. Oh my gosh, come on. Catch me? Oh, he caught me. Yeah. What is that thing?
What the hell was that?
Maybe it's like looking at him. I just want to look at him. I don't know if that does he know who I am? Yourself together a little while longer, Pierce. I think it's this one right here. Got a little chair.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Yeah, this is the right one. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Yep, there it is. Man, finally, after all that. Holy crap. That was annoying. Stab him in the face. Or, you know, stab him in the arm. I would have just stabbed him in the face.
What's the matter with you?
Jeez. Sorry,
You sure you won't be needing that hand?
I just went
You're
a little
losing
crazy.
it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Yeah, you did.
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about
She
the
knew and
beast.
she didn't tell me.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
This symbol on the dagger, it was all over Sanders' cell. It's what protected him. It's what protected me, too.
Interesting.
If Hawkins was trying to get
The
rid of
plot
this
thickens.
shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Why was she crying? Was I not supposed to open that and get into the thing? Alright, after that, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back, and we'll get back into this. Hopefully, no more silly puzzle boss battles, but I will be right back. And we'll start off with Chapter 7, The Nameless Bookstore. So just hang out, guys, and see you in a little bit. Alright. I'm back. Chapter 7, The Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. This should be fun. Uh-oh. Somebody broke into the bookstore. There's a cat. Cat, are you in here? More spookiness in here?
Where is the bookseller?
Dead. No, I don't know. Maybe.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists, describes the technique of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Maybe. In some deep down way, Pierce, you want to have a relationship with your mother.
Another volume of the
That's
Reverend's wife's diary.
What Freud would say. Dang, this lady wrote a lot of diaries. Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 4. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth. Yep. There he goes. Let's see, anything in here? What is that? Nice. Let's see, what is this? This looks like a gorilla. Gorilla skeleton, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. The long front arms, the short legs. Some human skulls. Looks like some anatomical writings. I think it's Da Vinci's. What is this? History of Darkwater, Volume 4. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then the region was favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, the Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. And forever changed the history of Darkwater. Lovely. Linguistics, nice. A smashed pot. Or something. I think I'm supposed to go that way, but hold on, let me look at the rest of these bookshelves. Maybe there's... Aha! Bravery of Medicine, Tome 3. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that it is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. And just think how outdated the medicine in this time period is today.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers placed truth on the same footing as a religion.
Interesting. These Tibetan writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of the Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the text of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. The book discovered in the Nameless Bookstore on Darkwater could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Interesting. I don't really need that. Oh, I guess I do need that. Would you read the book? Well, yeah. Let's do it.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Ah, look, another Malleus Bestiarium. This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I've never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work for the bestiary of myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. That looks like the Shambler. Would have been nice to know about that earlier. Speaking of, do I have any points? Oh, I have 3 points. I just leveled everything up. I think, Spot hidden hasn't really helped me out much. Strength really hasn't. Excuse me. It's just been eloquence and psychology. So maybe I'll just split actually between these 3. Validate it. There we go. How's my sanity? Not great. Gonna need some Ladondum soon.
What happened here?
I don't know. Oh. There's that gorilla picture again.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood.
The door?
Seems like amateur work.
Yeah, they just punched in.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
I don't know why that was a medicine check, but alright.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
And why would you not just break the door with that instead of your hand?
What killed all these animals?
What are those, roaches? Maybe. Oh yeah, roaches and a rat.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Maybe all the dead insects and rodents and the occult symbols.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Whoa, you're not looking too great.
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins.
Is that what happened?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Who knows? I mean, you saw firsthand what it was. What is this?
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Probably the thing I'm gonna need to solve the rest of this game. Am I supposed to go in here? No? Inspect the bookstore? Am I supposed to leave? I don't know. Oh. No, don't go in there? Okay. So we already investigated that. Investigated all this. So, oh, I didn't see you on the other side.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Sarah Hawkins unleashed the Dark Lord on our world. And her paintings are the gateways. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 1. The least that can be said about this book is that its title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or a detachment proper to doctors to consult its pages.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Drake's memories. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of the Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. So each cylinder is numbered. Hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered even if, as the celebrated author says, order is pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit, reason prevails in the end. Okay, so they're going to be in order, and where life and study combine in the Greek world. Where life and study combine in the Greek world.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Key of Relea file. This key that bears the Elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it belonging to Charles Hawkins, that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Okay. 5 any. Oh, whoa. So many now.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
A collection of American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmarth, a professor at Miskatonic University. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
A lot, I guess. An ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William R. Sandbach. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatise works, blah, blah, blah.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Written by Hermes Trismegistus, translated and edited by Nathaniel Copelis. The collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists. Okay.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
I just looked at 4 of them, so. A collection of long-term astrological predictions written in verse, written by Nostradamus, translated by E. Leone and Theophilus Widebridge.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Opera in 8 acts by Benvenuto Chieti. Brodighera, an infamous lyrical work published in Italy in 1768. It is said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Jeez.
Another volume by Arkham
A
Editions.
book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals and invocations and rituals of curse. Re-edition by Claudia de Waits, based on L.W. de Lawrence's original.
Arkham Editions? Never heard of him.
Alright, so he's just repeating. Collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Book of Esoteric Philosophy and Key Texts in Madame Blavatsky's Theosophical Movement, written by Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. Alright. Is it those that I'm supposed to figure out? Hello. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 2. A precise and illustrated with much detail is the first volume. This book focuses on healing surgery specific to malformations and motor disorders.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Is there a phonograph in here? What is this? Oh, History of Darkwater. Didn't I already get that one? Was there a phonograph in here? I don't know. I don't think so. Well, let's have a gander at these things. Rotate it around. Nothing. Oh, look, that's H.P. Lovecraft. So, am I just supposed to find a place to listen to these and then come back? Does that sound right, everybody? Oh, wait, was that a phonograph? Aha!
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Excuse me?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham Editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Alright, so I think the second cylinder is referring to the chessboard, obviously, and how many pieces are up. The third one is about the volumes, maybe specifically volume 9, so maybe that's the number.
And these red drops,
like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
That one I'm not sure about.
The Queen has little protection.
So does that mean 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? No, it's got to be a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 for that one. Red drops like precious stones. That is a little more confusing. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 volumes of that. But maybe I'm supposed to look at volume 9?
Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about. What did Drake say about this collection?
He
Drake
liked looking
talked
at
about
it.
a particular volume. So these are the volumes that
8.
Drake was talking. What did Drake say about this collection?
4.
Drake talked about
9.
a particular volume.
This one. It was literally this one. So maybe it's just 9? So the last one is... Oh, that one I can't. It was 9-4. And then red drops like precious stones. I'm willing to pay for the knowledge. What does that mean? Is it talking about like these red drops? But I think that's a stretch, I think. I double check my white answer. Yeah, that's 4. Ah, here we
The
go.
chalice of knowledge.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's either 5 or 6, but I'm pretty sure it's one or the other. Alright. That's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I think
So these are the
this
volumes
one.
that Drake was talking about. What did Drake say about this collection?
I want to re-listen to things because I thought I had it.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will's strength grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So maybe it's just not counting the queen itself.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
So I think it's 3. 1, 2. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think it's 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9, I think. No? Maybe it's 5. Hey, there it is. Oh, great. What ungodly horror is this gonna... You opened it? Don't open it. Something spooky gonna happen? Are these like pages made of skin? Yeah, it definitely looks like those pages are made of skin. What type of skin now? That is another question. Oh no! You unleash Cthulhu. Way to go, jackass. You have unleashed the unholy elder god upon our world. Oh, it was the Necronomicon. Yeah, so yeah, you unleashed Cthulhu. Chapter 8, Riverside Institute. We're going back? No, I don't want to go back to this place. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin. Told you, human skin. Lied inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. And this body just happens to be in the psych ward, the insane asylum. Oh, no. Also, Necronomicon was a book written by H.P. Lovecraft. So... But it's not made of human skin. At least, I don't think. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I really don't want to go back to the insane asylum.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, is that me?
Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Well, let's examine
Very
him.
well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Gross.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Necrosed tissue. That means dead tissue.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He's something in his belly. The state of his limbs are. He's severely dehydrated. Well,
Did
yeah.
you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace.
Edema is
And look at these bumps.
fluid, like fluid buildup
It's
in
not
an
like he
area
could
that
be pregnant.
fluid shouldn't be.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Yeah, he's probably involved with all the cultists. He's severely
I see
dehydrated.
signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But
'Cause
that
he's
doesn't
part
explain
octopus.
his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
So his bones are
Look at these
disappearing.
sticky rings growing at his fingers.
He's turning into an octopus.
What can be happening?
100%. That's what's
You'll
happening.
find an explanation. You have to.
The protrusion in his abdomen, though, that's a little... Unless, is that supposed to be like the beak?
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
pray
Talk
that
to
it's
your
not
weird
here.
doctor here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
Why are you wearing sunglasses? It's dark and you're
How
inside.
about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Oh, yeah?
Your imagination is without limit.
Are you going to lock him
It's
up
your
in
homemade
the asylum
drug
again?
is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
You're turning him into a monster. I've never seen anything like this. These symptoms are worrisome.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does.
Cephalopod
I know
is
you are thirst for knowledge, Doctor.
octopus and squid.
It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These
really
people
dusty in
owe
here.
me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
God, what a jerk.
Was that a threat?
Yeah.
What did he mean?
100% that was
It
a threat.
warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Hidden files are proof. Nobody mentioned the crimes for now. Stay out of this. Yeah, you might want to stay out of this. Let's do
that
yeah.
evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
So he's turning into an octopus.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
I mean, he's sleeping right now, so he's chilling.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
Interesting.
And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be tried.
That silly goose. Is there anything?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
None of your business.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
No, don't do that, you
will
bitch.
be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Bitch. Distract Donovan. How am I supposed to distract Donovan? I can just knock her out. Interesting. Here, just a singular bathroom. Block B. Block B. They're talking about the women's bathroom, but I haven't seen the women's bathroom yet. Storage room. Surgical ward. Somebody just standing in there. Thomas Fuller, MD, administration, boiler room, pharmacy. Let's see if we can go in here.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Jeez, what a jerk.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Barbiturates, jeez.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
This is the men's
And I'm
bathroom?
the one who pays. What a pest.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Yeah, I could see her doing that. She seems
Her
like the
time
person.
is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Also, cut off the water. Also, were there, like, female doctors at this time? This is, like, just after World War II? I don't know if there actually were female doctors. At least not in our country, I don't think. High security unit.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
That's where the psych ward is. Let's go this way. I think it was the boiler room was here.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan. The operating room is never accessible after an operation. This man, Edward Pierce.
Oh, look at that.
His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
This file is strangely incomplete and the detail on treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice. And while we know what happened now, so definitely not standard practice, at least I hope.
The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Storage room key's there. Where's the boiler room
Dr.
key?
Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her.
Oh,
Thank
Betty.
you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our patients are more urgent than the plumbing.
Alright. What's the situation?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge.
Dr. Fuller.
Anyhow, they're still waiting,
Sketchy.
and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Alright, let's see. Reception.
Dr. Colden.
Okay, apparently you don't want to talk to me. Block B. Let's check out what's going on here. You!
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir,
Jeez,
I'm
what's
going to
going on
examine
with
you.
you?
Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor,
Jeez.
what should we do with this patient?
This patient has been mistreated. Keep taking care of his wounds.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Alright, what else is going on up here? Anything? You, are you...
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank
jerk,
you.
what a jerk.
I shall go fetch it. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Hopefully she will. Let's see here. Although, is something crazy gonna happen in the boiler room? Whoa. This doesn't look good.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Of course. Why would I not? What do I need? Find a tool. Just a tool. Okay. Looking for a tool. What is this? Reference Book of Medical Sciences. Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order all the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of its entries, the major works and the names of the reference authorities are listed. Cool. There's nothing for me now. I have a feeling I'm going to be coming back here as the detective, and that will be useful to me then. I need to find a tool. Is there a tool in here,
says
maybe?
it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Oh, so yeah, this is just going to show me the direction of the boiler room? Yeah, okay.
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
See if we can find this tool here. What is it? Oh, what is this?
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Yeah, this doctor's freaking whacked out of his mind. about to fall off your bed.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
So we're gonna treat him with IV fluid?
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Interesting. So we treated him. Perfect. Can we treat... Oh, what is this?
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
What are you doing here, you faker?
Dr. Colden?
Are there more patients I can treat?
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Alright. So you passed out at the docks. You're... Alright. Possibly dead. Let's see, I've got to find a tool. Where can I find a tool? Oh, you're my psych patient, okay. You look strange, you look strange. Oh, hello.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Another insomniac.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look. I don't want you to laugh
He's
at
wearing
me.
eyeliner?
Ethan, if you don't
He looks
trust
like he's
me,
wearing
then
eyeliner.
who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No.
Literally everybody on this island.
No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should
Like
let
the
you...
worst hospital ever.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
It's actually doctor, but... There we go, Monkey Ranch. Not exactly sure how that worked, but...
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Alright, poor thing. I know, I hate
Dr.
messing with her.
Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
Oh, poor thing.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Wait, what? Where'd the nurse go? Isn't she right here?
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Probably. Let's see.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of
Study of
course.
Stendhal, a particularly
This is
rare
where
mental
Fuller
illness.
found his
Subjects
diagnosis for Francis
display
Sanders.
mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art. Interesting. Is that a real thing? I don't know if that's actually real or not.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Yeah. Oh.
I've unlocked something.
Oh, there we go.
Patient files.
Cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted to Sarah Hawkins to.
I was right.
Interesting. The plot thickens here. So I think that takes me back out to the hallway. That's locked. Dang. Let's see here. Oh wait, maybe I'm just supposed to listen to it.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Oh, am I supposed to investigate? Piece this together?
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Why aren't you letting me? Oh, there we go.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that
The
I had
Scylla,
presence of mind
the ship,
to set
right?
the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end,
It's supposed to be
I will
Sarah.
dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
There's something I'm supposed to investigate here?
Why is Ethan on medication? Of course.
Oh.
Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Oh. Gotta go out this way.
I should go another way.
Oh, come on. The basement is this way, I'm pretty sure. Now it's just magically unlocked. Is this when she rescues Pierce? Do we go like a little bit back in time? Damn, this is a deep basement. Oh, look at that. Blood. Lovely. Am I supposed to go in here? Probably. Dr. Fuller.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Did he just stab? Oh, I thought he stabbed. Well, he drugged me, but I thought he stabbed me. Now I'm back. Oh, who's this?
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around.
Oh, it's Drake.
Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Kinda.
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Sure, why not?
All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you,
right.
Drake.
See ya. Something gonna stop my journey? Oh look, there's a crow. Or raven. Chapter 9. I got the achievement Fall into Fuller's Trap. That's not good. But that's all the time I have for tonight, guys. This is getting interesting. Other than that weird puzzle boss fight, I'm liking it. This is getting really interesting. It's enough spooky for me. Nothing too crazy, but also nothing too wimpy. I will be back on Monday for the next episode. So go ahead and have a good weekend, safe weekend, and we'll catch you guys next week. All right, thanks for joining me. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.